This is the new Wilson Combat Bulwark pistol. It's an interesting piece of kit, and it's got a lot of new stuff. Nothing totally new, but an amalgam that's new. Basically, the looks of a striker gun, the internals and the trigger of a hammer gun. You've got the delicious 1911 trigger that Wilson's is so famous for. 15-round magazine with 18-round magazines coming soon. And they also have a 10-round magazine for what my friend Bill Wilson calls the commie states. Accurate pistol. They're speccing it for 1.5 inches at 25 yards, and so far it's been doing that. The little RMR is sitting there with Wilson's own mounting system, which is one of the better ones out there for carry optics. Reversible magazine release. The triggers, they're speccing 3.5 to 4.5 pounds. Mine's on the high side of that, which I think is good for a defensive pistol. It's roughly the size of a Glock 19 or this SFT9 if you prefer the more conventional 1911 design from Wilson. Now with this gun, you can safely holster it by either using your thumb to hold the safety up when it's cocked and locked, or by using your thumb to stabilize the hammer, so if anything catches the trigger guard, you'll feel it in time to keep the gun from going off. You don't generally have that in a striker type gun, even though this looks like a striker gun. But you do have, if you look at this little red guy back here, that's the internal hammer. When it's cocked, you can see the hammer. If you can't see it, that's telling you the hammer is down on an empty chamber. The slide works rather easily. And what you've got here is the most interesting grip safety I've seen yet in all these years. Many people don't like grip safeties, as on 1911s, for example, because the size and shape of their hand doesn't allow them to reliably depress it. This one does. I have not found a way I can hold it and pull the trigger with anything resembling a grip that doesn't activate the grip safety and make it work correctly. Now what we've got here is essentially a cocked, unlocked gun, but with that grip safety in play, as you holster the gun, simply bring your thumb to the back of the slide like this, and now you've activated the grip safety. So if something catches the trigger, it's not going to be a problem. Let's notice that it's also pretty quick to reload.